Depression is a mental health condition and a mood disorder that requires professional medical care. Depression causes distress and dysfunction in one's life, causing them to behave in a manner different than normal. Many do not know that it is actually considered an illness, same as hypertension, cancer and the like.
So it's a mental disorder. So people who normally go to depression think it's a personal issue, but it is an illness. Last time I had an interview with some people and they were surprised depression is an illness. So malaria is an illness, depression is an illness. Hypertension is an illness, depression is an illness. Just that depression is more of mental health. Hypertension has mental health, complications, but it is more under physical health.
Depression can render sufferers suicidal and therefore needs to be dealt with as soon as is suspected. Dr. Isaac Newman Arthur suggests one can start by looking out for these symptoms.
Those who are depressed, they have sadness, they lose interest, they feel hopeless, they feel worthless, they may have some suicidal thoughts, they may not be able to concentrate properly, it may affect their judgment, it will affect their sleep, they may sleep too little or too much, it will affect their feeding, they may eat too little or eat too much, and also it can even affect their memory, how they remember things, especially new things that they may learn, right? So depression has these symptoms, and these symptoms should persist for more than 2 weeks. So sadness alone is not depression. Usually when people say they are depressed, it means they are just sad, but they may not feel worthless or hopeless or lose energy or things like that. So depression has all these there. It should be more than 2 weeks. Then we say the person is depressed.
Many are silently suffering from this unfortunate condition, but not everyone knows what to do if they or someone they know is depressed.
A state of hopelessness, I think, can make people depressed.
Me control me. Like me balance say no on auntie on kasa on yeshu no. E ma me dream ba. Me see we life into.
I lost my job a couple of years ago, and by then I was married with 2 kids and a staff, so that brought about the depression. When you wake up in the morning, family are determined, asking of this, wife is asking of this, so that brought about the depression.
When they say someone is depressed, that means the person is like kind of heartbroken.
They won't say like say no was through a reason, but when I say no maybe I say listen no maybe. What I say, into the penny, so but you have been in panel. No, a bonkomo, who know how to happen them.
This person used to smile all the time, like always happy, and all of a sudden you see the person being indoor, feeling down. When you talk to the person, like the way the person responds to you shows.
If you are depressed, I see you have to encourage yourself. It's very bad going into that distance, so it's very good when you have to encourage your own self.
It depends on how the person is able to control it or able to get over it. Because depression is very bad, because it can even make someone commit suicide, it can make someone do something out of the ordinary.
Dr. Arthur certified that the causes of depression are from both biological and environmental factors. He went on to give options for the holistic management of the condition.
So physical measures may be the fact that we may have to give some form of medication to help the person stabilize the person's mood. Right? I told you there are all kinds of neurochemical changes in the brain that is responsible. So we may give medications. Then in addition to that, they may things we call psychotherapy, where we engage the person in various therapies to help the person think, feel and behave appropriately. Then in addition to that, we may have to encourage some form of social support and deal with all the family and social issues that may be responsible for some aspects of the cause of that depression. Then spirituality, we encourage people also to pray and meditate, right, and focus on meaningful goals that are attainable and can cause them to have some form of fulfillment in life.
Depression is a silent killer that requires the support of those around the sufferer for them to have a good human network and support system. There needs to be an increase of and better access to mental health care in Ghana due to the fact that mental health issues are varied. Whenever you are emotionally saddled, seek the appropriate medical care or simply bare your soul to someone.